So we have 45 minutes. We will do a normal lesson and go through a topic, look at vocabulary, talk about it. And then at the end, in the last part of the lesson, about 15 minutes or so, we will be going to a Google document and writing a practice email. And then I will give you some corrections on your writing. So we have an extended class time today. So our topic today is about emails asking about work schedules. So I have a question to start our discussion. A few questions there about work schedules. So how do you check your work schedule? Is it online, maybe on a website? Is it on paper? Or do you have the same schedule every week? Does it change? Do you work different days, different times? All right. So answer this question and tell us what country you are from. Let's start with Giovanna. Hi, Giovanna. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Okay, I'm from Brazil.
Great. Brazil.
And for the question, I have a schedule. So I use a book to put my future plans.
Mhm.
And I check the things once a week.
Okay, so you have like a little book and you write everything in your book?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you work?
Yeah, I am an acquisition assistant.
Okay, so do you, for your work schedule, is it the same every week? Or do you have
No.
different days?
Yeah, in my work, I use the schedule about my email. I have a schedule online schedule. Sorry, and I use this schedule, and I need to see this every day.
Okay, so maybe it will change every day, every week?
Yeah.
Always
Yeah.
changing. Okay, so you go into is it a website or your email and check?
My email.
So you have to go in the email, check things, and make sure that you know.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good way. All right. Thanks for sharing, Giovanna. And
Thank
welcome
you.
to class. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks. Next, let's go to Leticia. How are you, Leticia?
Hi, I am fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Okay, I am from Mexico, San Luis Potosí City, and I plan my job task in Outlook agenda.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So is this like, do you use an app on the phone or a program on your computer?
A program in computer.
And then, so is it always changing or do you have the same schedule every day?
It changes.
That changes. All right, that answers my question. So on Outlook, you said Outlook, what's the name? Outlook Express? Outlook
It's the email.
email. Okay, yeah, for Microsoft, right?
Yes, Microsoft.
Okay, great. Thanks for sharing, Leticia. Nice to meet you. Welcome
Nice
to
to meet you
class.
too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, Chung. Hi, Chung. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. And I'm from Vietnam. Now I'm live in Ho Chi Minh City. I work in logistics. and because it's my job, it's not same schedule, and I have to in the past I work with my old thinking with my head without the paper or the computer in my schedule, and I try to remember all of things. But now I have a lot of things, and I'm busy with my family, my son, and sometimes I forgot a lot of things. And
Oh, no.
I try to remember by I use the application because I love technology, and I use application for my schedule. Yes, just is something important. Yes,
Okay. So you use like an app and put in your schedule there.
yes,
Okay. And your work schedule, it's always changing.
yes.
Is that right?
Change a lot.
Okay.
And
Okay, so
I'm
how do you know when you have to go to work? Do you find on a website, or you talk to clients or your boss?
because it's my own business, and
Oh, okay.
I
You're the boss.
it's
Is that
a
right?
small business. Yes, and I try to remember a lot of things, and now I just will work a little because my sister and my brother help me to in my job, and I just work a lot of things. If they are not finished, and they send to me, and I to handle that. And now I just focus on learning English, and
Yeah.
I have to the schedule for the learning English. In that time, when I try to learning, and I try to learn English, and I make the schedule for the learning English. Yes,
Okay. Yeah, that's important to have study time in your schedule, but for work, you're the one who controls the schedule then. It's your business, so you decide when you work.
yes,
Right. All right. I got it. Great. Thanks for sharing, Sean. Nice to see you today, and welcome to class.
yes.
Hi, Irma. How are you today?
Fine, thanks. I'm tired, but it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Tired. Hopefully, you can get some rest after class.
Okay. No. Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
In Mexico, we have a problem with the oil, the gasoline.
With the you have a problem with. Can you repeat?
I have a problem in Mexico with the gasoline. I don't know.
Oh, gasoline. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, is it? Is there not enough gas right now?
Yes, but I don't know. Many people rob the gasoline.
Is it very expensive?
Nope. Really. So.
Well, hopefully, it will get better soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so Irma, I'm Michael from the U.S. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Irma, we're gonna do a writing class today, so we'll be writing at the end of class. We have 45 minutes, right? So we're first talking about certain ways that we get our work schedule. So there's a question in the chat. So Irma, how do you check your work schedule? Is it online, on paper? Does your boss tell you?
Many times for the phone. It's easier for me.
Online?
No, the phone.
On the phone. Okay, so you
Yes.
have like an app that you use on your phone?
Yes, sometimes because I don't work.
Okay.
I work on house, but I have a class English. I have a class to yes, I don't know how do you say corte y confección. You made the clothes
I guess you could,
confection. I don't know.
yeah, you could say like a sewing business. Sewing business.
Okay,
So
and
sewing is
and another class is for dancing.
okay.
Folklore, yes, I like to dance very much.
Cool. Cool. Okay, so you have your schedule for sewing, dancing, English. It's all on an app in your phone. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Good. Thanks for sharing, Irma, and welcome to class.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. So sounds like everybody's online, right? We've got apps, we've got websites, different programs we use for schedules. So it's the same for me. For teaching, everything is online. We use Google Calendar, right? So I can go on the app for Google on my phone and check the schedule. So this is related to our topic today. We'll be writing an email to practice asking our boss about our work schedule. So we will read through the text together. I'll ask you some questions. We will check the different kinds of language and things we can say in this kind of email. Then, in the last 15 minutes or so, we will go to a Google document together and practice writing our emails, and I'll give you some corrections. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the topic. Here it is. It's an email thread, checking my schedule. So email thread means more than one email, people replying to each other. So just to get some practice, we're going to read through this 2 times with 2 people each time. So to start, Giovanna, I'd like you to read this first one. And then Leticia, you read the second one. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Hello, Taylor. Do I have a work shift at 6 p.m. on Saturday? My calendar shows that I'm off, but I just got an email reminder for a shift at the time. Thanks, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. No, you're not scheduled to work on Saturday, so the email was probably an error. Thanks for checking, Taylor.
Very good. Leticia, scheduled.
Scheduled.
That's right.
No.
It's hard,
One
yeah.
more time.
Scheduled.
Scheduled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these sounds are difficult altogether. So you can do like scheduled.
Scheduled.
That's good. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, nice job. All right, so let's go a second time. Irma, can you, well, let's have Chung, you read the first one, and Irma, you read the second. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Tyler. Do I have a work shift at 6 p.m. on a Saturdays? My calendar shows that I'm off, but I just got an email reminder for a shift at that time. Thanks, Charlie.
Oh, hi, Charlie. You're not scheduled to work on Saturday, so the email was probably an error. Thanks for checking, Taylor.
Okay, nice job. Yeah, so we have the first email and then the reply, making a thread together. So let's check some of the words here. Leticia, what is a work shift? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Do you think this is the period of time where we're at work or at home?
At work.
Yeah, it's that period of time that we're at work. We're getting paid, right, during our work shift. So
Paid employee.
yes, for paid employment. Leticia, how many hours are your work shifts?
Can you write the question, please?
Sure. How many hours are your work shifts? Like the period. Do you work for 4 hours, 8 hours?
Oh yes, 8 hours.
8 hours. Okay, so 8 hours every day.
Yes.
All right, great. Thanks, Leticia. Giovanna?
Sorry. So work shift is the period of work?
Yes.
Period for example, for me, I begin at the 8 of morning
Mhm.
and end at the 4 p.m.
Yes. So
This
8.
is my shift.
Yes. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's one shift.
Okay. I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. So that time that you begin and end is one shift. Giovanna, how many hours are your work shifts? Oh, she's gone. Okay. Let's see, Chung,
Yes.
do you have work shifts? How many hours do you work
Uh,
typically?
with me, I work, I think, all day. Yes, because it's my own business. And with my company, we start at the 8 a.m. and stop at the 6 p.m. And everybody try to finish their work without the time. Because we work in logistics and sometimes it depend on the shipping line.
Okay, so maybe that would be like a 10-hour work shift.
Yes, I think more than 10 hours.
Okay, that's long.
Yes.
It's a long time. Okay, thanks, Chung. Yeah, so in the US for full time, it's usually 8 hours, but so full time, I'll put this there for you in the chat, everyone. Full time is 40 hours per week. So full time shifts usually are 8 hours per day. There can be different schedules, maybe 4 days, 10 hours, but usually 5 days, 8 hours. We can also talk about part time. It's usually about 20 to 30 hours per week. So part-time shifts are usually less. Maybe can be about 4 to 5 hours each shift. Those are the differences. Yeah. I have another question. Irma,
Yes.
what information can we get on a calendar?
It's the numbers of the month, maybe in the month, the years.
The month,
When
the years, days.
the month, days, and year, and it's all.
Yeah. Maybe also the times, right? When we're working.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right. Yep. Thanks, Irma.
You're welcome.
Chung?
Yes.
So when we're off, does that mean we are working or we're not working?
We're not working.
Sorry, yeah. You can say I'm off, or the long phrase is I'm off work. I'm off work. That's right. Good. So another question here just about probably. Leticia, does probably mean definitely or maybe?
No, what is the question? Sorry.
Does this mean definitely or maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe most likely.
It's not sure.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
We're not sure, but
Probably.
most probably. Yeah. Exactly. Good. Thank you. All right. So those are the words I want to check. Now let's just check what happened in this email. So Irma,
Yes. Mhm.
does
Yes.
Charlie have to work on Saturday?
Nope.
Nope. Right? Taylor says no. You're right.
No, because the day is off.
Yep. You can say he's off that
Yes.
day. You're right.
Yes.
And good. And Chung,
Yes.
why did Charlie receive an email reminder?
Because the system is in email is wrong.
Exactly. Right. Their system is wrong. There's an error. Good. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about words here? Questions?
No.
Okay. So now I just want to check the language, right? Leticia, do you think hello and hi, are these formal or informal?
Hello is formal and hi is informal.
Yeah, hi is informal, hello is more formal, right? That's right. And Irma,
Yes.
at the end of the first email, he says, thanks. Do you think this is formal or informal?
It's a formal.
Yeah, formal. I would say
Yes.
more informal, right?
Informal.
Yeah, if we want to be very formal in an email, we might say something like sincerely or regards. Those are the formal. So when you just say thanks, it's like a very fast, maybe you're on your phone. Thanks.
Thank you very much. More formal.
Exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So thanks is the short. Thank you very much. More formal, longer.
Okay.
Yeah, good example. Okay, that's right. So he starts hello, she replies hi, he closes the email thanks. So it's pretty informal, this email. So it's an employee, Charlie is the employee, Taylor is the boss. It seems like they know each other well. It's not formal. Okay, so think about this. Our email today is going to be more informal language. So let me change this here. I have some certain things. This is our document that I want you to put in your email. So, Chung, can you read the first part here?
Yes. Rating and name of your boss. Dear Mr. Mrs. Miss Doctor. Ratings. Hello.
Yeah, that's right. So These are more formal. You can choose that, but we'll do more the informal today. Good. Thank you, Chung. Leticia, can you read the next part?
Ask if you are scheduled
Good.
to work and give the day and time. Do I have a work shift at PM on? Am I scheduled to work? Is my name in the one more time? In this schedule.
That's
What's
right.
What is the correct pronunciation? One more time, please.
Yes. So at
Schedule?
the beginning, it's correct. The second part needs a little practice. So schedule. Schedule.
Schedule. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome. Lots of good practice there, Leticia. Okay, so yes, these are just examples for all of you. I put examples there of the language you can use, but you choose. You can be creative when you write. Okay. And let's see, these ones, can you read, please, Irma?
Explain why you're not sure if you are working. My calendar shows that my coworker told me that. Close in. Thanks, best, and regards.
That's good. All right, thank you, Irma. All right, so I have some examples here. Let's read the examples and then we will start writing. So, Chung, can you read the first one?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Wilson. I am writing to ask if I am scheduled to work next Wednesday at 2 p.m. I do not have this in my old calendar, but my coworkers told me that the calendar at the office has my name written on this day. Thanks,
Good.
Michael.
That's good. This one here, written.
Written.
Good. Thanks, Chung. And Leticia, can you read the answer?
Dear Michael, I checked your calendar in the office and your name is not there for next Wednesday. You don't need to worry about coming to work on that day. Thanks for checking. Best, Joy Wilson, manager.
Very good. Yeah, so this pronunciation, it's difficult for everyone because it looks difficult, but it's actually not. So let me show you guys how to do this. It's almost like this. Wednesday. So
Wednesday.
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 That's correct. Okay. Yeah, so for all of you, it looks hard. It's not the same as the way it is written, right? So you can think Wednesday. That's how we do it. Okay, so we're going to do two things if we have time. So if we don't, that's okay. We'll just do the first one. You can write very short emails, right? So the first task, write an email to your boss to ask him if you're scheduled to work next week. Include the time and day and explain why you are not sure, right? I got an email reminder. The calendar says this. Someone told me, right? If we have time and everyone finishes, you will respond to your classmates' email. Tell them they are not scheduled to work on that day. Okay, so let me give you guys the link. We've got about 15 minutes to write. So there's a link there in the chat. So go ahead and open the email, and I've got a space for each of you. To write. Okay, so can you guys, I see I've got two people there. So you have all of this here. You can look at the example, right? On the first page, and then if you go down to the second page, you can see the space where your name is. So let's see, Irma, did you open the Google document?
The Google Doc. Sorry, I don't know how to use my tablet. Sorry.
That's okay. So if you want, Irma, you can type in the chat your email.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put the information in the email for you.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, in the chat. So there's those things that you can use. Here's the example. And then here is the instructions for how to write it. Can you see that there in the chat, Irma? Okay, and Leticia, did you open the Google document?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a space here if you go on the second page with your name. So you can write your email there. And Chung,
Yes.
did you open the document?
Yes.
Okay, so your space is there at the bottom of the second page.
Yes.
Yes. So you can get started. You can use the ones I wrote as a model, or the ones from the topic. So for now, let's just focus on the first one. I think we'll only have time for the first email. So write an email to your boss, right? With these different things. Does anyone have any questions?
No.
No? Okay. So take about 5 to 8 minutes and write. I'll be here. I'll put my microphone on mute, but I'll give you some time to write, and then we'll check at the end.
Okay.
Right, Irma, and you type in the chat your email.
Okay.
Oh, good progress, guys. I see you typing. If you see any red lines under words, you can do the right click on your mouse and see the correction. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, like that. Mhm. Yeah, it's an easy way to get some help from Google. Okay, so take about 1 more minute, finish up. Don't need anything long. If you just write 1 email, that's okay. Okay, so keep going. Leticia, are you done?
Yes.
Okay. So Chung and Irma, keep finishing up your emails. I'll start with Leticia, and you guys can finish. All right, so Leticia, can you read your emails, please?
Okay. Good day, Mr. Pellegrini. I checked my email this morning and I find a new appointment for the next Monday, but I am not sure because it's Independence Day. Please, can you confirm? And the boss said, "Hi, Leticia. Sorry, I am confused. The meeting is the next Tuesday. Thank you for checking. Regards."
Nice job. I see a good, more formal, but maybe that's better for your boss, right? Greeting. I really like this closing you have here. Thanks in advance. That's nice. And you got that. Thank you for checking. That's an important one. I also see why you are confused. So that's good. So one question, Leticia, when you're writing, is this in the present or the past?
The present.
So that you're writing the email in the present, but when you checked your email this morning, that was the past.
Ah, yes, I checked it.
Very good. Yes. So go ahead and add the past there on checked.
Check my, oh, yes.
So can you add there the great. Very good. And then find in the past should be
I found.
very good. I found. Yeah, that's correct. That's good. And then this one you can keep in the present. That's fine because now you're not sure, right? In the past you found the new appointment, but now you're not sure.
Okay.
One other thing just on punctuation. When we have I, should always be big I, capital I. So like
Okay.
this, right? So anytime. So same like for here, and here, make sure that is the correct letter I, right? The capital I. That's right. Good. Okay. And then one more thing. We're missing something here, but I'm not sure because is Independence Day. So in Spanish, you can do this, but in English, we need to put one word for the subject. Do you know which word it is, Leticia?
No?
So we have to say like this, because it is Independence Day.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so just be careful with that because in Spanish, you don't need it, but in English, we do need it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just one more thing. We need punctuation after the closing and the opening. So do you know, do we do a period or a comma? I'll show you. This is a comma. So after every closing and opening, we want the comma. So I'll just put that there for you, highlighted. Like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than
Yeah.
that, it's good. Do you have any
Thank-
questions?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Actually, I did that wrong. So it would be a period after thanks for checking and a comma there for regards. All right.
After regards, I don't need. Is that or is comma after regards?
Regards is a comma. So
Okay.
I did that wrong. Thank you for checking, period. Regards, comma, the name.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go to Chung. So Chung, can you read your emails?
Yes. Hello, Smith, Mexico. I saw my schedule to work in the next Monday, but my calendar is off. Can you check again my shift for certainly? Thằng Trung. Hi, Trung. I think our system have problem. Many coworkers also receive the same email. You don't worry about it. Enjoy your day, Michael.
Nice job. Okay, so I see good, appropriate closings and openings. That's good, the greeting. And you also explained why you're not sure, right? And you have the explanation, so that's good. So another thing on punctuation. So similar to what I said for Leticia, we want the comma to go actually after the name. So we want it at the end, like this, not after hello. Does that make sense? So it goes at the end. So I'll show you there, Chung. So instead of after hi, you put it after the name.
Yes.
Okay. So it's in the past. I saw my schedule. That's right. Spelling here is a little different. So can you see here? It's with an L. This is the correct spelling.
Yeah.
Calendar.
Calendar.
Yeah. So if you want, can you fix that one? My calendar. Or actually, let's see. Sometimes Google will correct that for you. So I'll just highlight there so you can see. For everyone, you will have access to this document after class. So if you want to take extra time, copy anything from the document, you can do that. And then, Chung, is this sentence here, is this a question?
Yes. And a
Okay,
question
so we're
mark.
missing a question mark.
Yeah.
So we need that, right? We need to make sure we have a question mark. So can you check again my shift? And then also commas after the closing, right? I think our systems have a problem. Mini coworker. So mini, is that more than one coworker or just one?
More at the end.
That's right. So we need the S. You're correct. Any coworkers also received the same email. Don't forget a period, right? A period at the end of the sentence. Period. And then you don't worry about it. We're missing one word here. You don't to worry about it. Do you have a guess, Chung?
Yes.
What do you think? We need to add one word here.
You
You
don't want to.
So two, but one more. Actually, we need two words. You
Yeah.
don't need
You need
would be
to.
a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need,
To
or
worry.
you could even say have to. You don't need or have to worry about it. Oops. Yeah. You don't need or have to worry about it. And then just one last thing there on spelling. Google says with 2 R's to worry about it. So just spelling and punctuation. Do you have any questions, John?
No, teacher. Thanks for
Nice job.
correction.
You're welcome. Okay. And Irma, I see you have your email there. So let's take a look. Oh, coworkers. Okay, Leticia, coworkers, partners. Could be coworkers are the people you work with.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Yeah, the people you work with. Okay,
Yes, thank you.
you're welcome. Okay, Irma, were you able to write an email? Irma? Maybe Irma's having some connection problems. Okay, that's all right. So, yeah, a little bit long on the class, but it's important that I give you some corrections. So nice job. I think the main thing for both of you, just remember the punctuation. This is important in professional emails. So we do commas here after the greeting, and thanks, that is a different one, but make sure you have question marks, periods, and commas in the right places. All right. So let's just remember what we did at the beginning. We said, how do you get your work schedule? Is it online, an app, on paper? Then we read the emails together. Work shift, that's the period of time we work. 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's one shift, right? We talked about informal, formal greetings. This is very informal. Then we practiced writing with all of these things to our boss. So nice job. You asked if we're scheduled to work, including the time and day, and gave a reason. And then we also responded as our boss. So nice practice. Does anyone have any questions before we finish?
One more time, what is the correct pronunciation, please, for schedule?
That's good. You're right. So schedule.
Schedule. Can you please write the pronunciation?
Yeah, I'll write it. Trying to write it in a way, hopefully this makes sense. Kind of like this. So
Schedule.
yeah, so you can think about,
Okay.
yeah, think about you, schedule.
Schedule.
Perfect.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Nice job. Okay. Any other questions before we finish?
No, teacher.
Now.
No? All right. Well, thank you all. I hope you have a good day in Mexico and a good night in Vietnam. I'll see you next time.
Yes. Bye.
See you. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.